So how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now I'm honestly kind of excited to make this video because I just want to show that this new system that I've been using, this new risk management plan, it's actually been working out pretty well, and I've honestly never felt this confident in my trading. So yeah, this past week I just took 4 or 5 trades and I had a win rate of 50%, and my risk reward ratio is 2 to 1. That's what I've been trading lately. And so I was still very profitable on the week. And that just shows that you don't have to have a 60, 70, 80% win rate to be profitable. So let's hope I can keep on repeating this system and having consistent results. Now I want to go ahead and show you guys some of the live recordings. And then like always, I will go over my trading journal and kind of break down each and every trade. And I'll show you where the Apex account balance is at right now. So enjoy the live trading. Alright, NASDAQ's pulling back to this level. It's the pre-market high. The Dow has also pulled back to this level once again, depending on how it reacts. This could also be a potential long, but I want to see this low get swept here. I want to see it dip below it and then get right back above it.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm in long here. Okay, I'm going for a 2 to 1 on the Dow. NASDAQ just bounced off that level. Well, it didn't quite get there, but it's close. So I'm going to let this trade play out here. Okay, oh, right as I come back, the future is just squeezed up. Like, look at this. The ES and the NQ just squeezed like, oh my word, wait. So yeah, we just got filled right there. I thought we'd make 300, but I mean, who cares if it's just a little bit off. So that was a really nice 2 to 1. Yeah, I got a great entry. Started to go up, I pulled back, but I held through that. My stop was down here. Yeah, then it just shot straight up to my take profit. Alright, it's a little bit later in the day. I just entered this trade on the NASDAQ here. As of right now, this is a perfect break and retest of prior day high. So let's see. We got a great entry, placing my stop a few points down. Now I'm only going for a 1 to 1 because today's been a little bit choppier of a day. You know, its price action is not great, but as of right now the NASDAQ has some relative strength, I'd say. So we're just gonna let this trade play out here. I think we could at least squeeze out a 1 to 1 here. Make it out for break even on this trade. I do not like. Yeah, even if it goes up, I'm okay with that, I guess. It's getting later in the day. The price action's been very undesirable. We almost got filled there, but yeah, then it came back down. So we'll come back tomorrow, see if we can find a decent trade. But yeah, today let's just close down the charts.
Order submitted.
Alright, got a limit order here, right at this level.
Order filled.
Alright, I'm in. I'm currently long on the NASDAQ here off this key level. This is a pretty major support level from yesterday. It's basically just the prior day high, so have to let this play out. We'll see what kind of bounce we get here. That's not a great candle. We might get stopped out here.
Stop filled.
Alright, we took our loss. Now, I don't like the fact that ES is still strong. I think this is probably going to go back up here, which I don't like. I should have taken ES instead. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at my trading journal here on Notion. So yeah, I took 5 trades this past week. Monday I took none because I just didn't see any setups. So my first trade was on the Dow on Tuesday, and it was a loss, and I was a little bit discouraged because after being so patient, I took a loss, and honestly, it wasn't even the greatest setup. I said, I feel like I forced this break and retest setup on the Dow here. I said, I also went long into a minor resistance level, which really doesn't make sense. So let's take a look at the executions here. So the Dow had some serious strength here, and it got back above this key resistance level here. I believe it was the prior day high or something. And this 2-minute candle closed above the level, and then I believe I placed a limit order above the body of this candle here. That's kind of been my strategy for entry, and I basically wait for the candle to close above the level, and then I like to enter when the market breaks above the body high of that candle. And then as soon as I did that, it top wicked and pretty much went straight down and stopped me out, which was a little frustrating. But to be honest, it wasn't really that great because after a huge move like this, you can't really expect another 100 points out of it. So this was a better entry here, but I missed it. So anyway, that was a loss, but it's okay because I took another trade and I made it all back. So I'm trying to keep my losses limited to about 150, and then my wins, I like them to be 2 times that. So right before I left for work, I took this trade on the ES here. Now this trade literally took all day long. I entered on the 5-minute off this key demand zone here. As soon as this 5-minute closed here, I went long here and placed my stop at the lows here, and my target was 2 times that. It was right up at this resistance level here. So I set the bracket order and I just left for work, and it literally took all day to get up there. I didn't get filled basically until the close. So this was my longest day trade ever, probably like 6 hours or so, but it did work out. You know, my thesis was correct. We never broke below this level, and I got a 2-to-1 out of it. So yeah, just had to be really patient on that trade, and it worked out. So it took a loss and then a win that was 2 times bigger. So that was pretty great. Then on Wednesday, I had a really nice 2-to-1 on the Dow. So I said I got a nice entry off a key pivot level from the overnight session. It wasn't the overnight high, but it was just a key level from the overnight session. I missed the first entry here, but that's okay because it came back down. It basically made a triple bottom at this level here. This candle closed above the level and the VWAP, which sort of added to my confidence in this trade. Now, I don't know exactly why I got in right here instead of at the break of this candle high. I'm not really sure why I got in right here. Maybe I just thought that if I get in way up here, the risk reward wouldn't really be worth it. So, but anyway, yeah. So I got in right here, placed my stop below this level here, and my target was a 2-to-1. So I set the bracket order, I walked away, and sure enough, I got filled right here. So yeah, after this trade, I mean, my account balance was doing pretty well in the week. Started the week actually in the red, just barely. It was pretty much break even. Now at this point, I'm up like 500, 550 or so. So then on Thursday, Thursday honestly could have been a no trade day because it was very, very choppy. But I found an opportunity on the NASDAQ. Basically, the NASDAQ broke out of this range, retested prior day high, so I went long here, and I only went for a 1-to-1 just because of how choppy it was. So I placed my stop down here, and I placed my take profit a few points above this high. So it was a 1-to-1 risk reward. I almost got filled here. It was just a couple points away. Then I came back to my computer and I saw this nasty top wick, so I moved my stop to break even, and I took a break even, which was a good idea because right after that we got stopped out. So that was a break even trade. It's kind of a scratch trade. Yeah, then on Friday was a little bit frustrating. Now, I was perfectly okay with taking this loss, but there was a re-entry that would have been perfect, but I missed it. Now, this was all just a psychological mistake. I should have re-entered here. I said I took a loss today, and it's okay because it's just part of the system. That's how I'm thinking about my losses. You know, if I take a loss, following my plan, it's okay. I said I would take this demand bounce setup again any day. So basically, let's get into it here. This was a major level from the previous day. It was previous day's high, and I was very confident that it would hold. Now, I took this trade pretty quickly off the open. I believe we were 3 minutes in. The NASDAQ dipped below this level, reclaimed it, and closed above it. So I placed my limit order right above this candle high, I got filled. My stop was below this wick, and my target was 2 times that. After about 3 minutes, I got stopped out. No big deal, but I realized that I got used as liquidity because it got above the level pretty quickly. This right here it would have been a perfect re-entry. I had my finger on the trigger to re-enter and go for another 2 to 1, and I hesitated because I let this loss affect my next trade. Yeah, it's just kind of frustrating. It's just work on my psychology a little bit. After I take a loss, I cannot let that affect my next trade. This was like a perfect setup. It was also an inverse fair value gap. Plus, we had this fair value gap right here. I would have felt even more confident if it actually touched the level. But I mean, if it's 1 or 2 points away, it really doesn't matter. So, and sure enough, this was the low of day here. So getting stopped out at the low of day and then watching it run for the rest of the day is never fun. But, oh man. It's my fault. I could have re-entered, I could have had a green day and could have had an even better week, but, when I really look at my stats for the week, there's really nothing to be upset about. I mean, if you look here, I had a loss, a win, and a win. And this is a break even, so it doesn't really count. So 2 losses, 2 wins. It's a 50% win rate, and because I traded 2 to 1, my wins are twice as big as my losses. So I was profitable on the week. So if I can stick to this system with a lot of discipline, there's really no reason why I can't become profitable and finally pass this evaluation and start to make some real money. So anyway, yeah, this is the system that I'm going to try to stick to this year. I'm feeling very confident about it, and I think this will be a game changer in my trading. So anyway, yeah, sorry, that might have been a longer recap than usual, but I really wanted to break down the details of those trades. So that's going to be it for this weekly recap. I hope you guys are enjoying these futures trading videos. I've had some ideas for changing up the content a little bit. Instead of just doing kind of a boring screen recording, I've been thinking about using a real camera and just kind of recording some other stuff in my life too, like maybe my morning routine as a trader. I'll maybe talk you guys through my pre-market plan and then maybe record some clips of me going to the gym. I kind of want to make these videos a little more exciting because I've realized that making one of these recap videos per week it's really not growing my channel fast at all. So I want to make my content more exciting, still brainstorming ideas. But anyway, yeah, those are just some ideas I have for the future. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any advice for me as a trader, please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I would love to read it and reply to you. But that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.